morning, good morning, good morning. Do me a favor. You know what I'm talking about? Subscribe, share, like this video. And I have several other videos on here talking about multiple topics. You can subscribe to the channel and watch those videos as well. So, what I want to talk about is the American dream. The American dream is you born, you go to school, elementary, junior high, high school, then college. When you get out of college, you find you a career, whatever you majored in, that's your career. You find you a job and you work that job and you work that career till you're 65, you retire, then you get your retirement benefits. That's the American dream, right? So from the time you're 22, 23, to the time you're 65, 69, 70, because it goes up, every retirement age goes up every year. So by the time you retire, you're elderly. So the American dream. So then, once you find your career, you find you a significant other. Not find you, but a significant other comes into your life. You buy a home, have children, right? That's the American. You work till you're 65, then you retire. That's the American dream, right? And in my mind, I'd be like, man, it gotta be more to it. I always thought like that, like, man, it gotta be more to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the American dream is just that. America's dream. America's dream, the American dream keeps you in debt, period. The American dream keeps you in debt. You buy that house that you got a mortgage on for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? That's paying the banks, whatever lending company you use. You go to college, that's putting you in debt out the gate. Not taking nothing away from college, because you learn, you get a lot of experiences in college, but you also pick up a lot of debt if you don't have the money to pay for college. And me being a black man, the majority of student loan debt, say 80%, 70%, somewhere 70, 80%. I think it was like 80-something percent, 80. African Americans take up that debt because most African Americans come from impoverished neighborhoods and don't have the money to pay for higher education. So now you got that debt out the gate. Out the gate. As soon as you graduate high school, which is a step of the American dream, you go to college and you pick up debt right there. You start your life off in debt if you live in the American dream properly. You know what I'm saying? Then you get a car. If the car is worth something, you're probably paying a note on that. That's a debt. You buy a house, that's a debt. Everything is built off debt, and it's good and bad debt, and there's ways to leverage your debt and your credit to where you can live a sustainable life. But just the fact, just stepping out of high school, going right into debt, you know what I'm saying? That's the American dream. The American dream is to keep you in debt, and we done got so infatuated with this dream that we're willing to just go into debt. You know what I'm saying? Why I can't have my dream? You know what I'm saying? Why I can't have my own businesses? And I'm going to go into that too, because the American dream, how could I put this? The American dream basically focuses on you going to college, getting a career, and you just do that one thing. So people be fixed on you doing one thing. Like, I don't, and like, just doing one thing, like, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I have multiple ideas I want to put in place, you know what I mean, that I'm going to put in place. But the American dream is built to put you in debt and for you to have a one-track mind. It's like we being sheep and we don't even know we being sheep. The banks is taking all, the banks basically thrives off the American dream. You get you a mortgage, it's through a bank. Student loans through a bank. Financing a car through a bank. You get what I'm saying? The American dream is built to keep you in debt. You know what I mean? That's what it is, and that's what I believe. The American dream is to have you, basically you're a follower. You know what I mean? And not saying nothing wrong with that, because and the people who want that, that's on them. You know what I mean? People who want that, that's I'm not disrespecting people who want that. I just don't want that. I just don't want that American dream, because I know only people who get rich or get ahead following the American dream won't be rich. Won't be able to pass any real assets down that the family own, because if you live the American dream, 8 times, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna die in debt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people manage it well. Like, I got a few aunties who managed it well, the American dream. I think they didn't even go to college, though. Back then, you ain't really have to go to college to get a good job. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, back then, you can get a good job right out of high school when you turn 18. Because back then, they had trades in school where they teach you how to do carpentry, where they teach you how to do all these things. You know what I'm saying? To where you don't have to go to college to further your education. A job will be waiting for you. So, in all actuality, the American dream back then, like with our grandparents and parents, it was okay then. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna elaborate on that, because back then you didn't go right into debt out of high school to further your education, to further your learning, to enhance your earning. You know what I'm saying? So I think society's pick on the American dream is just that. It's society's. But you don't have to follow that format unless you want to. And if you want to, then that's on you, and I respect that. But you don't have to follow that format. I want to own some shit. I want to be able to, and I want to be able to pass something down to the next generation, whether it be in a trust, insurance, beneficiary type shit. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people who don't care about that, and that's cool. You know what I mean? I mean, I can't, like, I used to get mad about certain shit, but I can't control that, what other people think. I just make this page and make these videos to try to make people think. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? The American dream right now, to these millennials coming up, to these kids coming out of school now, the American dream ain't gonna help them worth a damn. And I'm gonna keep it real. The typical American dream is not gonna help them. You know what I mean? So look, I'm glad y'all was with me. I'm at my second stop this morning. Please share, like, comment. Let me know if y'all like this video. Man, y'all have a great day. Have a great Sunday, man, and have a great week. Love, be safe.